love the relationships, right? I mean, this is the greatest, football is the greatest team game there is. So, you know, I'm about to get into a submarine, you know, with these guys. And we go down and nobody gets off you can't get off the sub, you know. I mean, we're gonna live and die together every play. So you have got to build relationships and a trust, right? They need to know that I'm going to be consistent. They need to know that that you know, their mistakes are mine. You know, their mistakes are mine. You're never going to hear me complain about the tool, like a great carpenter doesn't complain about his tools. You know, if something happens on that field, ultimately it's my responsibility to make sure that the guys knew what they were doing. I'm not going to say we're going to win every play. We're going to compete. But if they make a mistake, it's because I didn't do a good enough job of teaching them. You know, the student hasn't learned until the teacher has taught, you know, and you got to keep going. So they have to know that I'm going to be there every day and I'm going to be teaching and teaching and teaching. And I think the way that we teach is different. I think I do everything I can to relate to them on their level. But that's, you know, I love the scheme too. So I can't. I'm one of those guys who just continually draws things all over the board and every slip of paper and everywhere I go. But the relationships, you know, coming into a new situation with not knowing a single guy and trying to learn everything you can about these guys. I mean, what a great job I have. I mean, that's fun. You know, meeting people and trying to figure out how you can help them get to where they want to be. That's why I coach.
Mike told us he went over it with you and said he said he wanted to be here at Oklahoma State. And he said I had to remind him, you sure this is the Big 12 conference? Offensive football has evolved everywhere, but it does seem to be at a different pace in the Big 12. How do you adapt to that?
Yeah, I'd say, you know, one of the highest forms of insanity is to be a defense coordinator in the Big 12. You know, that's been proven. There aren't young kids aren't standing there anymore telling them, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a defense coordinator in the Big 12. You know, it's just not. It's not happening because it's a challenge. But if you choose this line of work, which I've done, then you want to compete at the highest level against the best at a place where the offensive trends are always going to be leading the country. You know, I want to be able to put up, you know, what I've learned, what I've trained to do against the best in the country, and you're gonna face that week to week here. So yes, I wanted to be here. Also because I know that we're always going to have great offense and we're always going to score a lot of points, and I'm always going to be able to play off of that. You know, so what a great opportunity for a defensive coordinator, just to challenge yourself week to week, day to day, play to play. You know, in the Big 12, you better take it one play at a time. You know, it's defense is a right now proposition. Either you stop them on that play or you don't. You can't punt on defense. You can't say, hey, I don't want to play anymore. You take it. You can't do that. You know, you play one play at a time and you stop them on that play. And I know in the Big 12, every play is going to have you on the edge of your seat.
When you got here and got an up-close look at your players on the defense, was the talent level about what you expected? A little better, a little worse?
Yeah, it was what I expected. You know, I was very pleased to see what we had in the defensive line. You know, that is always an area that you know where you're concerned. You know, about how you're going to be able to control the line of scrimmage, and that's where all of our veteran players are. And I think that gives us a starting point to be successful.
Along